China is now asking the U.S. to return the shot down and recovered balloon the Pentagon says was spying on the U.S. According to the New York Times, at least 5 previous balloons have been spotted in the U.S. in the past few years. That Times report goes on to say some of those were originally catalogued as unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP, and they were uncovered when a broader review of aerial phenomena determined they were part of the Chinese global surveillance balloon fleet. This recent Chinese balloon incursion comes just weeks after the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released its second unclassified report on UAP sightings. It's investigating hundreds of reports made by military pilots who spotted unexplained things in the sky. The first UAP report, released in 2021, said that out of 144 such sightings like these videos recorded by the U.S. Navy, only one had an explanation.
That 144 is now up to about 170 cases that they can explain. And that's a big deal. These are incursions over airspace that is protected, so they're not supposed to be there.
Alejandro Rojas is a UAP researcher. He says finding answers to the mystery of UAP means the government needs to start sharing with scientists.
And that's going to be important because if they do want, the scientific community to be involved, like they've stated, then they're going to have to provide some sort of data.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden sits on the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, which authored some of the directives ordering the Pentagon to pay closer attention to reports of UAP sightings and their potential risk factors. Wyden says he supports the release of data, but it must be done with national security in mind.
I believe this is an area where the Director of National Intelligence, consistent with protecting what are called sources and methods, which are really the way you go about gathering intelligence, can make more information available, and I support that.
Several civilian groups like the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies, the Galileo Project, and Enigma Labs are waiting to pore over that data whenever the government is prepared to share. One thing important to understand here, in the 2023 National Defense Authorization Act, Congress ordered the Department of Defense to catalog known objects such as a Chinese spy balloon with a wholly separate classification, apart from the reports and investigations of UAP, the unexplained things seen in the sky.